What is lacking crackers, everybody? My name is Galactic Seabass. My hair is a little wacky today, but that's okay. Happy to be here. Welcome to the Galactic Seabass channel. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Sebastian. I've been making videos on YouTube since 2016, so I think this will be my 292nd video, in theory. I always thought it was over 300. We'll get there soon, though. We keep making these podcasts. Right now, I'm talking to nobody, and our special guest today is me. Potentially my cat will come up and hang out with us for a little bit. Welcome to the channel. I have no idea what we're going to talk about today. What is going on? Welcome. I'm happy to be here. I don't have a Liquid Death, but shouts out to Liquid Death for all the support over the last little bit of time. We got our coffee. We got a little bit of a beverage here. Whenever a plane flies overhead, I like to have a little sip because you can't hear me. So this will come into play throughout the day. I've got our laptop. Maybe we can look at the news, see what's going on. I'm not really sure what to do on this little podcasty thing, but this is fun. So, welcome. My name is Sebastian. I've been thinking a lot about just the fact that I am here in San Diego. I'm so grateful for that opportunity. I've been here almost 10 years now, which is insane. Got here in August 2013. So, yeah, going on a solid decade, which is pretty nuts. But that's life, you know. Shouts out to Ate and Willie for showing me the way, and Woodward West. That was fun. Not really sure what to get into today. Lightning in a Bottle is starting this weekend. Have fun, everybody who is heading over to the campgrounds to go get your party on. Yeah, it's been I did bring a Liquid Death. Goofball. Alright, I think we got our stuff all set. I had this crazy story last time. I told some LIB stories about when I first showed up to camp my first year, and I forgot like the craziest one of all. Ooh, this may be our first plane. And also this is in my way, so that's gonna go here now. We get a good little sponsor placement right there. Okay, cool. Alright, the year is 2016. We are going to our first LIB, and I remember, I told this story before, but I woke up in the morning because I bought the early entry pass. Even though I didn't go in, I was too nervous to do anything and meet people. So the next morning I woke up and I met these dudes, like just these 4 dudes they were camping behind my car on the floor, like the ground, not the floor, the ground. Just in their sleeping bags. They trekked across a lake and through the woods, and they made their own homemade wristbands at Marshall's to get into LIB for free. And I thought these were the craziest dudes ever. They gave me a warm beer at 8:30, so I started my first experience. So anyway, we're walking up. There's no lake at the time at Bradley, so we are walking through the dry bed, just kind of through the underbrush. And as we're going up, this is going to sound crazy, but this very nude Indian guy was just running full speed, naked. Like, I don't know how else to put this. This dude is pushing people out of his way. He's butt naked, and there's a dude behind him chasing him. And then this naked dude stops at a tent. He rips this tent out of the ground and just throws it into the hillside. It starts rolling down. Like there's nobody in it, obviously, but it's just, what is going on? So now the dude chasing the naked guy tackles him and brings him to the ground. So you got this brawl happening between this naked Indian dude and this bro just happening. And all of a sudden, some dude I'm standing next to just gets the idea like, oh, I should go kick this guy in the head. And he runs over and he just punts this dude in the head. And doesn't even phase him. He just gets right back up. And he starts running up the hill again. And he rips out another tent. And now, like, more people are chasing him. And I'm just thinking to myself, what am I going into? And that was my first LIB. That was how I first walked into the grounds. I would think it would have been at the Woogie. It would have been the Woogie stage when it was all like the pipe stage. I don't know if anybody remembers that one, but that was crazy. So yeah, then we did 16, we did 17, we did 18, skipped 19. COVID happened. Skipped 21, did 22. So I don't know how many LIBs I just said, but I've been to a bunch and got some friends over there right now. They're on site building that thing up. So have fun at Lightning in a Bottle if anybody's heading over there. I wish I could be in attendance, but honestly, I need to work on myself. So no worries there. I'm excited. I'm about to go throw in like 30 resumes today. 30 is an exaggeration. I have 10 resumes that I'll probably do, but if I say 30, it sounds nicer. I could do some online ones too. This mug's really cool. I've had it my whole life. It was my dad's. I don't want to cover his name. It says John, and it's left-handed. So if you use your left hand, it will show the logo. But if you use your right hand, it's just a mug, which is kind of neat. So rest in peace, Dad. He was a great drummer. Check out John Fowler drum solo in the search bar later if you'd like to see some cool drumming. Cool Drumming, the sequel that nobody watched to Cool Runnings. That's words. Alright, we are 6 minutes in. I don't know what to talk about today. But had a buddy come over yesterday and show me this really cool tool called Midjourney. This sick AI technology. I was absolutely blown away by this thing. So I might have to get my hands on I think I've been slacking on AI with how much is possible with this new technology. Yesterday, my buddy came over and he had this app. It was called Midjourney. I'm 90% sure. And he said, just say anything you want to it and it'll draw a picture. I said, show me Princess Peach sitting on top of a live volcano. And within 35 seconds, it made 4 images. It rendered 4 beautiful images of Princess Peach on an active volcano. And it was beautiful. And so I tried something else. I said, show me Charlie Chaplin eating a sandwich on top of the Eiffel Tower. And it made it in like 30 seconds. It was beautiful. What is this crazy world that we're living in? Like, back in the day, AI was this sophisticated technology that was supposed to be this futuristic sci-fi realm endeavor. Now it's just literally in our pockets. ChatGPT, Midjourney, the other ones. There's so many. Oh, that's a plane. It's time for our first sip. Cheers, everybody. Kona. The golden ale of the Hawaiian Islands. Apparently Hawaii is the only place my dad ever got tan, so might have to go check it out one day. So I just went to the Bahamas and I think I'm more pale than when I left. No sunscreen. My eyes are permanently sunburned though. This little thing right here. It's been red for 7 years now. That's so weird. Oh man, how's life? How's everybody? Is there a chat, I wonder? Can I see the chat stuff? I'm gonna potentially ruin this and click a button. Oh, top chat, none. Wait, all messages are visible. Okay. I guess no one said anything yet. Okay, well, if anybody has any questions or comments, feel free to drop those and I will answer them as they come in. I believe I only have one viewer right now, but thank you for being here, Mr. or Mrs. Person. Appreciate you. Yeah, we're really rambling today. We're only episode 3 of the podcast. I haven't had a guest yet, so this has just been me talking to myself for the most part. But we're finally on a tripod, so I actually want to give a big shout out to my little brother Czar, who gave me this really cool, gift a couple years ago. It's got like a mic and a light and a tripod stand for your phone, and I'm finally using it, so thank you so much, Zara. That really means a lot. And my phone is being mounted on this thing. You're the best. And happy early birthday. He's turning 16 in a few weeks, which is crazy. And I have another brother who just turned 25, and Max just turned 21. So since I'm the oldest, I'll be turning 30. Not very excited about that, but also like I've done so much in my 20s. I have no idea what's about to come out of my 30s. Hello, buddy boy. Hello. That's my dog. I don't know if there's any way for him to make his face known, but yeah, no, we're just gonna drop everything on the table if he comes up here. So just, you know what my dog looks like. If not, check out my Instagram. He has his own Instagram at Andy Ollie TV. What's up? How you doing, Chili? Hola, mi amigo. Thank you for watching. Yeah, so right now we're just kind of rambling about nothing. This is a podcast, technically. I would love to have a guest on here soon, so there's a little bit of back and forth. Right now it's really just forth and forth. I've taken so much Spanish over the years, and it is literally all out. As you can tell by my hair, I'm having a rough start to the morning. Soy bien. Estoy muy cansado. Pero yo tengo mi café y mi gato y mi perro. So, todo es bueno. Alright, there's a little bit. We got a little bit of Spanish in there. Un poquito. A little bit. Un poquito, mi amigo. It's, I was working pretty late last night trying to raise the funds. It's expensive out here in California. So, happy day to you too. Cheers, bud. You got it again. Oh, I thought you put the drink emoji, but it was literally next to it on the screen. That's funny. That's hilarious. Yeah, so let's see. We did a couple comedy shows this week. That was fun. Went out and did a couple shows downtown. We did pretty much all downtown stuff. Trying to get out there and hit up a few new spots. I'm really excited to go to Los Angeles soon. I've been working on a crazy amount of material. Like, my book's almost done, which is sick. We're working on this Bible for gosh knows how long. Actually, I know exactly how long. It's literally dated. So, yeah. So right now, like, the last full page of like material. These are all like set lists. It looks crazy, but each one of those is like its own set. There's probably like 20 sets on here. Each show would be a set with a place and a date and what jokes I did and what worked and what didn't. Or I did that backwards. If it works, I put a check, and if it doesn't, I put a circle. And if it's like in the middle, circle check. So, you know, we're only got it's like the new page we're working on, and that's it. I only have this much book left, so it's been a really fun, like, you know, little comedy adventure over the years. There's so many jokes in here, and like, I'm ready to just transcribe it all out and see what's really worth keeping and try to write out like a solid 15 and maybe even have a second 15. If I can somehow muster a third 15 out of all the material I've been developing over like the last 7 months, that's 45 minutes. That's roadworthy. I could hit the road if I can actually do that much time on stage of jokes. But really, I don't know if I'm there yet. Pretty early in the game, 7 months into comedy. I'd say like I could do a solid 15 minutes probably, but that's like even stretching, and I've never been given that much time before. I think I've done it on accident, you know, just going to an open mic and they don't like me, and you just, you know, you talk until they tell you to get off stage. That's kind of the thing. Somebody told me that the other day. They said if the host doesn't like you, consider that a blessing. You know, just keep going, roll with the punches. It's your time. You're on stage. You have the mic. Do something. You know, I love being on stage, so you know, whatever time I'm allotted is pretty cool. But over the years, yeah, it started like I was doing guitar, and I was singing and writing songs, and I was in a drummer. I was in bands, just playing bands, and I don't know. It's been fun, but now doing comedy, it's so sick to just go up there. It's me, it's my thoughts, and you guys, and the reciprocation is all just relevant on whether or not you enjoy the work. So I have to put in the work first, and it's fun. It's a really cool endeavor. I've accepted the fact that I'm an artist and I just love creating stuff. But there's something about creating a joke out of thin air. Something funny just happens and you write it down in like a certain phrasing of words, and you can get people to go, ah! It's crazy. Doesn't even make sense, but whatever. It's fun. I've loved it my whole life. I think my dad would be hyped if he knew what I was doing right now. Oh, I hear a plane coming on. That can only mean one thing. Salute. Should probably drink until the whole thing just flies by. Because I did it preemptively. Now it's probably pretty loud. Anyway, I'll just let this happen. So yeah, we're here in San Diego. Next month I'll have been in my house 6 years, which is crazy. Stability has never been my forte. My parents divorced when I was 3, so I lived in one house from 3 to 11 with my father and my grandmother, and then we lived somewhere for about 3 years, and then I moved a lot, like 20 times in the next, over 20 times in like the next 8 years or so. So when I finally got here, I was 23, and I never really had like my own place before, and so I did, and I wasn't even really sure I'd be able to afford it. And here we are 6 years later, which is pretty intense, and I'm very just excited. We got a little dog and a cat. You can't see them, but they're peeking out the window right now, trying to see what's going on in the outside world. But right now, I'm spending time with you guys here on YouTube. Excuse me. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I'm happy to be here. And yes, it's technically uno y media. Oh, there's a plane. Salud. Yeah. Whenever a plane flies over, it's so loud. I'm hearing OB. Call it the OB pause. So typically we'll just like stop our conversation, wait for a second, and then let it continue. So it's a perfect little phrasing, I do believe. I do believe. Oh yeah. Had a funny little story happened last week. It was pretty funny. That's usually what happens in a funny story, is something funny. So I was hanging out with some friends. We were down playing pool, and I met this pretty lady, and we just started vibing. Bought her a drink, and then she was really cool, if you catch my drift. So we went back to my house, and then in the morning I woke up and my jacket was gone. Like, I have this intensely cool psychedelic jacket that my buddy made me. I love it, and it was not there. And my keys were in the coat, and it's like, oh my gosh. Ollie, on the bed. You're causing a disturbance now. Ollie, on the bed. Go. That's right. Go. On the bed. So check it out. Wake up in the morning. There's no coat. There's no keys. I do find her Daisy Dukes, her underwear, and her shirt. Like, just to keep it completely honest. So I don't know what I'm pretty sure she just left in my coat, right? Yeah, he's 2.5. He's a little shepherd puppy boy. Um, so I'm pretty sure that the coat's gone, and I'm just absolutely in dismay because my keys are in there. What am I supposed to do? I only have one set of these keys, and excuse me, it goes to everything. So I basically spent the entire day sulking, and I wrote an entire song, which I'll play for you in a second, actually, because I want it to be on record. Um, so basically, I wrote this song. That's what I spent the day doing, besides being sad and angry over the fact that I didn't ask her for her number or Instagram or whatever, like anything like that. Um, Also, there's a plane. And I was just kind of distraught. Like, what am I going to do? I don't have my keys. I'm screwed. And I just thought, yeah, well, whatever. Life goes on. So I wrote this song, went to the comedy club, performed it, and um, the next day, I woke up and it was on the floor in my room. And I felt like a real dork because the keys were in there, and I guess she just left naked, which is wild. But um, I don't know, man. She did have a pink cardigan, so maybe there's a pink cardigan. Maybe she took some of my athletic shorts. I don't know, but it's one of those goofy ass moves. Like, if you lose something, don't accuse people of stealing it. Just make sure you've looked everywhere, because you might embarrass yourself. Um, the funniest part of that whole thing was like the next day. This is so goofy, but I went on social media on Instagram or something, and I was like, "Hey, ladies of Instagram, if you ever hook up with a dude and you take their hoodie, make sure there's keys, or like check if there's keys in it. Um, and like, hey fellas, if you ever hook up with a lady, take your keys out of your hoodies, because might not be there in the morning." And I was like, I shouldn't have made that post. I was very sleep deprived and kind of like in a lot of explicit information to put on social media, which I just did again, by the way. And basically, this girl who I kind of like, I've hung out with a couple times. I saw her uh, at the bar that night after I made the post, and I said, "Hey, how are you doing tonight?" And she said, "Did you find your jacket?" I said, "What?" And she's like, "You wouldn't lose your jacket if you weren't hanging out with dirty women." And I thought, I shouldn't have put that on the internet. So I just did it twice. Welcome to my life. Oh man, that's funny. It's also true, everything you just heard. So, oh man, no worries. Have fun. Thanks for tuning in, dude. Gracias para uh, vivas to watch. I forget how to say to watch. See you, my buddy. Hasta luego, mi amigo. Yeah, some crazy stuff, man. So that was a funny little tale. Oh yeah. I'll see you again next time. Every Thursday. Todos de martes. Right? I think it's lunes. No. Lunes, martes, miércoles, viernes? Viernes might be Friday. What's Thursday? Lunes, Monday, martes, Tuesday, miércoles, Wednesday. Something, Thursday, viernes, Friday, sábado, Saturday, domingo, Sunday. What is Thursday? ¿Cómo se dice Thursday en español? What? How do I remember every other day? Then the day I'm on. No bueno. Oh well. Okay, so we are live on YouTube. Tubing it. Tubing on the river. I think I just got a splinter. Oh yeah, I was gonna play that song. It's not really gonna work with this table. Maybe if I push it. Sketch. Alright. Okay. Woo! Sketchy. Okay, so I really love Adam Sandler, and I love his little funny songs. So this is the first song I ever wrote that was like a comedy song, I think, kind of. I don't know. This is so dangerous to do in this position, but we're doing it. Oh boy. Capo on the second. Really hope this thing's in tune. Okay. This is a song for the ladies. I used to have a jacket that a lady checked in from me in the night. How'd she get her hands on it? Well, I put it on her when I gave her a ride on my bike. It was my favorite jacket. Oh, how the people used to compliment me. When I woke up in the morning, she and that jacket were nowhere to be. Nowhere to be found. I once was, but now lost. Why must love always come at such a heavy cost? Everything happens for a reason. This looks like it was meant to be. So I have a message for the ladies. Won't you please listen to me? Please stop stealing our fucking hoodies. Oh, that was fun. I didn't even practice at all, so the fact that we made it through was pretty beautiful. Little chord change error at the end there, but I don't care. That song is called Please Stop Stealing Our Hoodies. Anyway, this is a super dangerous position for me to have a guitar in this table, so we're gonna get rid of this. Oh, cool picture alert. Here's me on the roof, or the hood of a car on fire. If you want to hear the story, go watch episode 2 of the podcast. Wow, that's so cool. We have multiple episodes. Alright. We're good. We're safe. We're living. We're alive. We're loving it. I'm loving it. Oh, plane alert. Ollie on the bed. It's gonna mess up the tripod. This thing's kind of cool. I made this amp out of clay in high school. It's pretty sick. It's like a legit amp. It's got a plug and stuff, and it says Seabass instead of Fender. And it's kind of hard to show, but the numbers go up to 11. So if you know what that means you're cool. Goes up to 11, love. You know, it's like most go to 10, but ours is 11. That's one more. If you don't know what it is, I'll tell you. This is Spinal Tap. Wow, what a movie. Our drummer died in an unfortunate gardening accident. Yeah, and the last drummer we had spontaneously combusted. Like, it's just a funny movie where the drummer doesn't live. So as a drummer, I love that movie. Oh, it's a good time. My dog is searching frantically under the dresser for a toy. And there's so many toys available. I'm sure he'll figure it out. What's going on, chat? YouTube? This is pretty cool. I don't really know what to do. So we're here, trying to make some positive moves in my life and start this podcast. So I'd love to get some guests on and start talking about stuff. If you have any questions at all about anything, just drop them in the comments and I will get to it either in this video or the next one. Just want to, talk to you guys and see what's up, answer your questions, and just be a part of the community. I love the fact that I've been making videos for so long, but never really had like a direction. So, excuse me, this feels like a positive direction to go in. Excuse me twice. Here comes the plane. Hello! Oh boy. It's kind of hard to ramble for like an hour. It's fun when you are back and forthing with somebody, but this feels weird. I'm sure I'll get used to it. So basically, this is my life. Oh yeah, we're gonna go check the news and stuff. See what's going on the old internet. Got some cool stickers on here. You guys take a gander. It's kind of fun. We got Joe Rogan, we got Liquid Death, we got me, we got Ocean Beach, Einstein, we got some stuff. We got my buddy Andrew, got my buddy Gio, got all kinds of little stuffs going on. Let's see what's on the news. I haven't checked the news in like a long time. I get all my news through Reels, which is not good. But hey, that's where we're at. I don't know what news site to check. Yeah, I actually don't care. We're not checking the news. I literally just don't care. I'm sure things are good and bad in their own respective manners. In Seabass's world, we're looking at a slight elevation in temperature. Oh my gosh, it said something and I missed it. Something, hello. Hello, and welcome to Channel 4. My name is Tom Stewart. Tonight, top story, a puppy has been lost in South Central Los Angeles. Ward 11. I don't know what that was. I wish I would have read what you said. There's no way to see it now, it's gone. Thanks for interacting with my channel though. Thank you. Hi, my name's Sebastian. I go by Seabass. I've been called Seb, Sebby, Bastian, Bass, Bassy, Sebby, Plain. Lots of derogatory names by haters. But hey, we keep going. We keep on striving. What music festival is everybody going to this year? Should I go to another one? Should I make a vlog? I know I said I was done, but perhaps I could do it again. No lib? Oh, hell nah. I did it so bad last year. I take a bike to every event I've ever gone to, ever. And the one time I decided not to bring a bicycle was the one time. They use a 3.5 mile paved road. I swear, my feet were blown out by the second day. I had no feet. They were just gone. And I did not like that. I've got a buddy who's been on site for 2 weeks. He said his mind would be blown if I showed up this weekend. But I don't have a ticket. I don't have really any desire to go. And I don't care. So, they also never paid me. Not one time. All the videos, all the content, all the jobs I did, never was like, hey, Seabass, do you want a paid position? Like, okay, appreciate you. I've shot for several artists there. There was so, over the years, I am you go to people and you're like, hey, we'd like to use your art, but check it out. We're not going to pay you any money. We're going to just give you exposure through our brand. You can go and beep off because you're a beep sucking son of a beep. You can go ahead and beep yourself. Give me some beep beep money. You know what? That's what I'm talking about. I work really hard for what I do. And to be disrespected over the years doesn't feel good. So, finally found a scene where like my skills are valued to a monetary standpoint because I do value my work and I know it's worth something. So, when I just give away value like that, I feel like I'm undermining myself, which isn't cool. And I think that should go for all artists out there. You know, believe in yourself, believe in your work, believe in what you do, and just keep on grinding because somebody out there will believe in it too. And I truly believe in that. Lightning and believing. Cheers. There's a plane, so I drink every time. I don't know if that's a lasting thing that's going to stay on this channel. Probably just have to get a better microphone. I have a nice banging mic that I made my album with, and I have no idea how to set it up for this podcast. Big respect, man! Thank you very much. I don't know why I went with the accent there. Spent a good amount of time in the Bahamas recently. Everybody in the Bahamas sounds like they're from Jamaica. Is that racist? Because I always thought that was like the Jamaican accent, but it might just be like the cool black dude accent. You know? I think that's dope. Yeah, man. Like, it's all just that one guy from Grand Theft Auto 5. Your Nico's best friend. I think, am I canceled? I think I'm canceled now. God. Shoot. Oh well, whatever. Canceled on episode 3. Like, didn't take long. It's true though. Objectively, I am right. Why are you booing me? I'm right. Why is Hannibal rapping now? Why is Hannibal Buress a rapper? Can you go back to comedy, please? Because we miss you. We miss you very Eric Andre quit his prank show. It's pretty crazy. Howdy, howdy. What's up, Tar Heels? Eric Andre quit his prank show, which is crazy. He finally got out pranked and met his match. He was on set and I don't know if anybody's familiar with this new show. It's Johnny Knoxville, Eric Andre, and some other person, and they basically bring people up to do like an American Idol, X Factor, America's Got Talent kind of audition. I have this prank. Maybe it's more like Shark Tank. Anyway, they give a presentation, they have a prank idea, then they do it. But Eric said every day he went on set and he was just getting tortured by Knoxville. So he brought a stun gun and he went to poke him in the chest and he missed and got him in the arm. Knoxville grabs his stun gun, grabs the second stun gun out of his person, and just starts going to town on Eric, and he literally just ran off the site and quit. Finally met his match. I've been a fan of Eric's for a long time, so it's pretty cool to watch somebody finally get the best of him. There's some episodes that are really uncomfortable to watch. I love that thing. I don't know if anybody knows the format behind that show, but if you've ever seen the Eric Andre show, typically like the interviews are about 2 minutes long on the program, and that's all they show. But what they do is they interview the person for about 2 to 3 hours, and they only keep 2 minutes of footage. The studio is also 98 degrees, and it's apparently just like an unbearable experience. So, kind of sounds funny. Kind of just sounds like, I don't know. I would love to be a guest on that show, honestly. Eric, please have me. I know I haven't done anything culturally relevant, but Hey, I'm here. I made a movie that no one really watched. I did it. It got accepted to 2 film festivals, so 2 people watched it. God, there's so many planes. Gotcha, I'm getting drunk. We're 40 minutes in. We're doing this, baby. All right. I have no plans still. I'm pretty sure someone's watching this, so I'm just trying to cater to this one viewer. If this was a radio podcast, I have no idea what people would think. Yeah. Please, for the love of all that is holy, put some questions in the comments so I have stuff to answer and talk about on the next episode. Yes. Okay, Liquid Death. So, Liquid Death is great. Thank you for a question. Back in 2021, hey buddy, this is my cat Andy. Back in 2021, I had the opportunity to participate in this contest called it was a crack open a water contest. It basically, the rules of the contest were open a water in the dumbest way possible. So what I did was there's this big hill in town, and I like to ride my bike like a Andy. Oh man, I like to ride my bike like a surfboard, and I rode down the hill. I pulled the Liquid Death out of my pocket and used a metal straw to shotgun it basically, and then slammed it, threw it in a recycling can mid-surfer, and then pulled another one off my back. It was taped to my back, and then just bashed it against my head over and over again until it finally opened up. And I drank it, and then I think I won like 3rd place in the contest. But Steve-O was a judge on it, which is really cool. Which means Steve-O liked my stuff. And they basically went above and beyond. Like, I got the cash prize from the contest. They sent me some water, but they really liked it. And they're like, hey, like, can we just send you some more stuff if you just rep our merch? So they sent an entire pallet, 2,800 cans to my house. The backyard is still, it's been about a year and a half, and like there's 500 cans easily in the backyard just stocked up, and I don't know what to, I've been drinking them constantly, and I just cannot work my way through it. So yeah, like ever since then, I've just kind of reached out, and like if I need merch or some cool stuff, they've been more than obligatory to just like send it out. I have some really cool Liquid Death stuff. I've given away some. They make pet toys, which is cool. It says instead of mountain water, it says mountain slobber, which is really funny. And I never met him. But he must have seen the video. That's the one thing. Like there were 5 judges on the panel, and one of them was Steve-O. So that means like they had to. I was a runner-up in the contest, and I don't know, man. It was pretty cool. Very like neat experience. So now I got Liquid Death out the wazoo, and I don't really know what to do with it. But I keep trying to promote their brand. So Liquid Death, murder your thirst. My cat spilled coffee everywhere. That's fine. Oh, that's our plane. We're almost through the beer, guys. It's like the 17th plane in this 45-minute episode. We're almost at an hour. We're going all the way. I'll pull something out of my butt. I have no idea what to talk about. But yeah, so Liquid Death's pretty dope. Shouts out for the sponsorship. Appreciate you. Wow, that is a great question. Thank you. What is your top experience so far in your travels? So my travels have taken me all around the world. My first trip, I was 21. I think I wanted to go to Europe, and I backpacked around Europe for like 3.5 months in 2015. So I did 13 countries in like 3.5 months. Started it off with 2 of my friends, and together we did Budapest, Rome, and Paris, and then we split up Budapest, Rome, Barcelona, Paris, and then we split up, and I did like the next 9 countries by myself. I went to like Amsterdam, and I went to Dublin, and I went to London, and I went to Munich and Berlin and Vienna, and gosh, so many really cool things. I went to Brussels. I went to other places. Went to the Harry Potter studio. So that was sick. That's kind of like where it all. Oh yeah, I went to Prague. Went to Switzerland. Like that was cool. That was like the start of like my travel bug. And then when I started to do festivals, you really should. When I started to do festivals, like that kind of got me to like do like more in the States traveling, and I was kind of realizing like what kind of beauty there was, and like in the place I was already living. Like I was in California, but now I was starting to go to like Northern California and see like the Mendocino forest and see the redwoods and see the sequoias and all this beautiful like Western terrain. Like then I traveled across the country to get my dad's drum set when I was 24, and then I drove through every state and like got to see Texas, and then eventually like I filmed that documentary with my brother, so that got us to go to Australia and got to go like see Sydney and find my brother's biological dad, which was insane. And that like became a whole thing. I spent 10 years making a movie, and it's done. It's in the Library of Congress now, and it's like, wow, that's so cool. I had to go to Australia to do it, and like I've been to Mexico, and I went to Central America with my friend Kayla to go to Envision. And that was right before like the 2020 pandemic, and I've been to the Bahamas twice to take 2 of my little brothers out for their 21st birthdays. Like, it's hard to pick. How do you pick a top thing? Like, I don't know. Maybe it was probably that Europe trip. That Europe trip changed my life because I was 21. I was free. I had like some resources, and I was just exploring the world with this new fresh mindset of this young adult, like starting off my 20s at this beautiful other world. Like, I don't know, that was neat. And the day I got home was the Paris tax, which is fucking crazy. I went to the dispensary, and I said, oh, I just got back from Europe. And they said, oh my gosh, are you okay? I went, what? Found out Paris got lit up. Yeah, I think, so the question was, when the pandemic hit and I had to stop going to festivals to film, did it hit hard for sure. That was rough because I remember I was in, oh, there's a plane. So I went to Costa Rica for Envision with my friend Kayla, and we had a good time. And then on the way back, we had a layover in El Salvador, and there were all these signs on the wall that said, if you've been to Wuhan, China, in the last 2 weeks, please see a security officer before your flight. And I said, what's Wuhan? That sounds pretty nice. Like, I've never been to China. Little did we know. This is about February 2020, by the way. So, finally, like, we get home a month later. I'm at work. I'm like, maybe not even a month. It's like 2 weeks later. I'm kind of sick. Like, I have a cold. And that cold turns into a full-blown pneumonia for 6 weeks. And the doctors are like, yeah, you're on the brink of death. And I remember I smoked cigarettes, and I drank weed, and I drank beer. I say I drank weed? That's the dumbest thing I've said. So I smoked cigarettes and weed every single day, and I drank beer every single day. Because if I was going to die of COVID, I was going to die on my terms. And I lived. So, yeah, that was pretty crazy. And then what was like March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, October I broke up with my girlfriend, so I had like my pandemic girl from. I think she picked me up at the airport. It was like our first date when I got back, and then yeah, we became like a pandemic couple, and then we broke up in October or something. I was really sad, and then I got Ollie like 2 days before my birthday. So that's why I got my dog, because I just wanted to love something unconditionally and have it love me back. I'm so needy. But yeah, I have a dog now, and that was really funny. I got that girl in particular. I won't say her name, but on Valentine's Day, I got her an anonymous rose and gave it to her boss, and was like, "Can you just give this to this girl?" And like, don't say who it's from. Just like give it to her. That's gonna be nice. And later, I got a text from her like, can you like fuck off? I will never forget that. That was hilarious. So, note to fellas: don't send your exes roses. Release this one. Whatever. I met an even more amazing girl after her, and we also broke up. But whatever. Fuck. That's where I'm at. Spirit flew through me. I don't know if these resumes are going to do any good. I walk in there like... She really could have. She was not. I actually... This is so funny. But on my birthday last year, November 26th, I got roofied at a local establishment. Like, fully drugged, roofied. Broke my face. I broke 4 of these teeth. I got a huge cut right here, right here. And right before that happened, I was at this other establishment. I saw her, this lady who I'm talking about, and we haven't really talked since she told me to fuck off, and I went like, "Hey," and she said, "Hey, how you doing?" And I went, "Good, how you doing?" And she walked away. My hat said "birthday dude" on it. I didn't have the guts to be like, "It's my birthday." So she's the last person who ever saw my face like not destroyed. My life is a tragedy. However, you can laugh at that. Ow, I just pulled my jaw muscle. Oh my gosh, I'm literally falling apart. I'm so old. Anyway, that's a fun tale from my life. Our podcast was it just be me like revealing deep traumas? I don't really understand what I'm doing here. Just drinking beer and getting way too deep. Cheers. That is pretty funny. Yeah, so that's a funny little tale. Is that true in its entirety? You betcha. So here we are. Today is May 25th. I don't know. Got some stuff to do. Need to make like $2,000 in the next 9 days. So this is a good start doing this free podcast on YouTube. Thanks for fuck. I've been swearing a lot this episode. I'm losing my ability to keep my grammar in a vernacular of senses compatible with that of the elite. Was that a sentence? I don't even know if that was words. Oh well. Anyway, this is the Galactic Seabass podcast. You are listening here live in my home here in San Diego. Oh yeah, no, yeah, I got repeat twice. I really didn't. Does that say you got lucky? I literally broke my face and all my teeth, and no one took me to the hospital. So the only reason I would say that I got lucky from that experience was that I stopped going to that place. I realized that all those friends were fake and phony baloney. And then I started going to comedy clubs every night instead. And instead of going to dive bars and doing nothing with my life, I was going to comedy clubs and doing shows, and I was learning how to be a comedian and getting on stage over and over. Like, I did comedy the night after I got my face busted. You know? That was rough. I had there's a huge laceration here, so there's a band-aid, and then a huge Harry Potter scar here, and I had a band-aid, and all my teeth were like, just like some ragged little possum or something. And I don't know. I went up on stage and I tried to talk about it. I tried to make light of a situation that had just happened, and it's the only realm. It's the only place where you can kind of do that. Yeah, I'm straight up, not even kidding. I actually, like, that bar, I won't say their name because I'm in a legal thing with it right now, but they told me you can either have the footage of what just to be clear, I don't know what happened to me. I don't know if I hit a chair. Excuse me, I don't know if I hit a chair, the floor, a pool table, I got punched in the face, I fell into a wall, I ran into somebody, etc. I don't know. So I asked the bar what happened to me. And they said you can either have the footage or you can never come back. And I said, well, I'd really like to see the footage, even if I have to get banned. Which seems a little arbitrary, but I get that they're scared of a lawsuit. And now it's coming in its entirety. Fuck that place. Yeah, so they, instead of showing me the footage or telling me what happened, they deleted it and then banned me. So I have no idea what happened. Cheers to the plane, not to the bar. Is it sad? Yeah. Do I think about it every day of my life? Yeah. Is there anything I can do? No. So, whatever. If anything, my teeth are way more banging now. Like, look at that. I'm very pretty now. But I do have a big scar. I think about that often. Hurts. Not physically, but emotionally. And it reminds me of a memory that I don't remember. If that makes sense. So that feels weird and scary. So just like not know what happened to my body. I don't know. I don't like that. I don't really like that at all. So. Yeah, if you roofie people, go fucking jump off a bridge. Fuck you. Straight up. I don't know how, like, yeah. That's not good. Anyway. Oh, yeah. I don't really want to, like, get in and, like, it's in the middle right there. But still, like, it's not that a lot of people don't notice until I point it out. And I have lots of scars on my face, but that one just, like, hurts. Because it's the lack of knowledge. It's the fact that I don't know what happened. Like, could have been anything. Somebody told me, the one person who told me they had a version of what happened, they said, like, just to put it in my perspective, it was my birthday. I spent the first majority of the day from like noon to 7 with my ex-girlfriend, not the one who told me to fuck off, like this beautiful lady who I spent last year with, and we had the most amazing day. Like, we went skydiving in the morning, which was incredible. And then we had lunch, and went for a bike ride, and like climbed this old rickety bridge. It was fun. And so by the time I got home, it was 7 o'clock. Yeah, I can't even imagine. Anybody that does that shit can go fucking die. Like, so, like, yeah, spent the first part of the day with her, had one beer at a restaurant, and then like went on a bike ride, we climbed a bridge, and then I drove home. 7 o'clock, I had 2 beers in the fridge. I went to the first bar here in town, and there were 3 people I really didn't want to see. 2 people, and then the one who told me to fuck off. Like, And it's like, I shouldn't be here. Bartender bought me a beer. I dipped out. That's 4 all day. You could even name them. It was a stout. Then I got home, Rolling Rock, Tangerine Haze IPA, and then I had a fucking Sunshine IPA at the bar. So that's 4. Go to, yeah, no, check. So we're almost there. I go to the next bar. We're at Lucy's. Fuck. I said their name. Anyway, whatever. We're at the bar, and I order a shot. No. Someone buys me a shot, 5 drinks. Order my beer, 6 drinks. Sipping on it, I know that I can drink alcohol. I'll do it 12 to myself and be fine. And so I'm sitting there. We're playing pool. I'm literally in this chair like this with my stick, and I sit back in my chair like, wow, today was cool. Like, I went skydiving. I did a backflip out of the plane like a full gainer. So I closed my eyes, and I was like, damn, that backflip was sick. And then I opened my eyes just like this. Like, in my consciousness, I haven't moved out of my chair. But I open my eyes. I'm laying on the pool table, looking up at the lights. All my friends are dabbing my head with paper towels and shit, like, Seabass! What are you, like, you're bleeding! I'm like, what? No, not playing pool. And then I lick my teeth, and I realize they're all broken. And it's like, what the fuck just happened? So, somehow, like, I don't know, in my, like, I blinked and a lot went down. And then, yeah, then I was kind of, like, back to blackness. So, no one took me to the hospital. That was, like, the big thing. I just, like, went to another bar. I think I went back to the first bar, which sucked. Because I was like, there's an hour left to my birthday, I got a party. Stupid. So, yep. That's pretty much it. It's really, that was awful. So, I don't know what happened. And, yeah, they just, like, deleted the footage and banned me. So, I don't really go there anymore. That's okay, though. Life goes on. Yeah, I know. It's pretty crazy. But that same thing, like, I stopped going to bars, and I started going to comedy club bars. Started getting drunk at the comedy clubs. No, it's fun though. Like, I learned how to, I guess I didn't really learn to do something, but because I need a place to live. Yeah, I got bills. I need money to buy things. Money provides goods and services. No, they have, you just stand up in the metaverse? The fuck does that mean? What? Are you standing? Or are you, what? What did you just say? Did you stand up in the metaverse? What does that even mean? Who attends the shows? Mark Zuckerberg? You ever done it in the reality verse? I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at you. I think I'm a little tipsy. This beer really sorted its way through me. I think you asked earlier, it's a Kona, by the way. It's a Kona. Literally, why the comedy clubs. Are you serious? I don't even know how that stuff works, dude. I just figured out what Midjourney is yesterday, and it blew my top off. So I don't know what to think about whatever. Like, aren't people spending real money on real houses in the like on metaverse houses? Okay, so is this like Ready Player One? Like, are people in the metaverse like putting on the bodysuit and like the headgear and just like sitting in their little chair, like that makes you think you're walking and stuff. Like, bro, what? Do you have to spend real money? I don't get how this works. Are we all gonna live there soon? Are we going into the Matrix? People, what? Oh, there's a plane. I need somebody to pull my plug, because I'm done with this. You can move up. No. Well, who's there? I don't get it. Are they like? Does it look like you're at like a Wii bowling match? I don't understand. The question people are asking that they're saying they can do stand up in the metaverse, but I feel like it would look like Wii Sports. You know, you're just like, and they're like, woo. Are they people? Are the avatars realistic? Are you kidding? Dude, I don't like this new fake. So you're in The Sims. You're just like, you're in The Sims, pretty much? But you, instead of being God, you're just a Sim? Wow. Yeah, like, okay, this is Ready Player One. Go watch Ready Player One and tell me that's not the reality that you're living in right now. I'm doing this bomb grab. The only difference is that we're not stacking trailers yet. Wow. Have you seen the new stuff about them being able to like show they can do smells, put out the smells when you got your headset on? So you could feel like you're actually at a restaurant or on the toilet or whatever. Sounds pretty cool. Chicken or shit. Get the shitty chick. No. But how do you know that they're really... You're saying you meet famous people in the metaverse, but how do you know that they're really famous? Because couldn't anybody be anybody? Just avatars rolling around and stuff? So you're doing stand-up for, like, Rodney Dangerfield? Is he there? I'm just curious. I think we're just having a one-on-one now. This is why I need a guest on my podcast. Because then I would have somebody to talk to. And I wouldn't be like belligerently. I am actually really tipsy yet. I'm not that obsessed. I practice comedy. Have you ever curiously done comedy in the real world? Last night I did my 236th set for real people. I have done 0 sets in the metaverse. Maybe I'm behind on the times though. I don't know. Do you make money? I'm so curious. I mean, it's not like... I've made a little bit of money. Whoa. Yeah, it's too deep for me. I don't like seeing people, you know, up close in person. That's why I like being on stage, because everyone's far away, their little heads. And if I fuck up, I can just leave. That's cool, man. It's cool. I think I called you a man. Please don't cancel me. Yeah, we're here. We're live. We're doing this. Yeah. My dad always told me, you're not a professional until you make money. I've had other conversations with people that tell me that you're not a professional until you make a living, but I like what my dad said. You know, you make some money doing something you love, that's pretty freaking cool. I like that a lot. And very, you know, it's just possible. There's so many things to do in this life. I feel like whatever you want to do, just figure it out. Go do it. Go put yourself up against the odds and see if you got what it takes to, you know, show what it means to be you to the world. Everybody's got something. I feel like I just have so many things. I have way too many things. So you do real life stuff. That's cool. That's awesome. I would totally like... I'd mess around with stuff like that. Oh, the last plane. I'm gone. I'm from outer space. I got Milky Way for blood. I got something in my veins. Wow, cool. Yeah, I got way. The whole first part of this podcast was just talking about what material to use and what how long it'll take till I develop like a 45 and hit the road with it. You know, almost 7 months into comedy. Oh wait, today's the 25th. I'm 7 months into comedy. Woo! That means yesterday I did my 7-month set, which is cool. I don't know. I love jokes. I love telling jokes. Just making stuff up. I've been getting real dirty with my stuff lately. A lot of really dirty material. But it's fun. Excuse me, so many ideas. And wow, yep. What a crazy time. You know, it's just, we're almost at the end of the world. So, I'm trying to make it as a comedian, and I'm not really sure how much longer we'll still be here. Well, I'm here. I just haven't really been making a lot of YouTube videos, to be totally honest. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, my first set technically was November 12th, 2021. I went to a show at the Madhouse Comedy Club here in San Diego. Got hired pretty much on the spot to be a chef or a line cook. I did that job for about 2 months, and in that 2 months I would do a total of 12 sets because everybody that works there gets a guaranteed spot to do stand-up, and they are the only comedy club in the world that does stand-up every night. So I did a total of 12, and then from December 2021 to February 2022, I took a break. And in that time, I met a new girl, and we started kind of seeing each other. I did 5 minutes on, I forget what day it was. I think it was like February 22nd or something. It's the day I quit. I know that for a fact. I'm not proud of that, but I'm glad I came back. Yeah, it was. It was February 2nd, 2022. 02022022. It's kind of fun. This was the set that I did. Pretty much everything bombed until the last joke, which got like a little pity laugh. And then somebody told me afterwards that the jokes I was doing were somebody else's. So I told myself, you know what, I think I should just quit. And I dedicated myself to my girlfriend, kinda, and stopped like really pursuing myself as an artist and let myself grow stagnant. And then we broke up at Burning Man, and like 2 months went by. I was just really depressed. Wasn't sure what to do with my life. Like, I had been writing jokes like the whole time, but hadn't really done anything serious. And then I went to go see a show at the Comedy Store in Los Angeles. And I saw this dude named Casey Rocket, who I highly recommend looking up after you watch this, or watch my stuff preferably. But Casey Rocket made me almost pee my pants, kind of like I have to do right now. I have to pee so bad, but this dude was so funny that I went through my book, rewrote everything that I thought was cool and would kind of work that I tested, and I started again. That was set number 14 on, I know it was October 24th, 2022. Set number 14. So last night was set number 236, and that's what, 222 times more, 223 times more than that little 5-minute bomb. And you're going to bomb often, so just might as well get used to it. I wasn't really ready for that at the time though. You'll do a set with jokes that work great, go to somewhere else, do the same exact jokes in the same cadence, and it's not going to work. It's just a matter of like doing it, finding out, reading the room, seeing how it goes. Self-awareness has never been my specialty, so it's cool to work on. It's good to get better at. It's fun to keep writing, coming up with funny thoughts. Every day I say something stupid to myself that I think is just ridiculous, but I write it down, I try it on stage, and people giggle. It's fun. It's fun. Yeah, so if you like it, go do it. Even if it's not stand-up, whatever you like, just go do that. Try to figure out a way to like do it for yourself and also be helping other people at the same time when you do it in your community or in your surroundings. Whatever, man. Go live your life. Do your best. Do what you can. We are 75. This is my longest podcast yet. Shoot, we're almost at 2 hours. We're only 45 minutes away. I think there's 3 human beings watching this too. This is amazing. Thank you so much. If there's any questions I'm not covering that you'd like me to address in the next episode, please drop them in the comments below. If you hit the like button, that would be sick. If you don't subscribe already, you know what to do. Going for those Mr. Beast numbers. This has been fun. Another episode of the Galactic Seabass podcast in the books. I love it. And gosh, it's been so fun having you with me today. I appreciate you. It's a nice day out. Cool to go enjoy some of the sunset. Maybe take my dog on a little skateboard mission. My cat's on the fridge, just chilling. It's a nice day. I'm running out of words. I have to pee. This coffee is soaring through me. Pretty stoned. Yeah, I'll do one more for the road. You guys are great. Just trying to keep it real here, you know? This is really my life. So many videos over the years that we've made. Gone to festivals, we've gone and explored abandoned homes, we've gone and done the most random, wacky stuff. It's been fun. Eating burritos, gone surfing, gone to Los Angeles, seen a solar eclipse, went to Burning Man. It's been fun, man. YouTube has been a fun little journey. 293 videos or something. You can see me with short hair, long hair, medium hair, all down the middle. Sure, I got some people going to Lightning in a Bottle this weekend when I watch this. Be safe. Don't take candy from strangers. If you do, please get it tested. They have sources available to make sure that nobody gets hurt and everybody stays safe. Just want people to live their best life. You know, get out there and do whatever makes you happy. Love yourself, love your friends. Try to be a good person. If your parents are alive, still call them. Let them know you love them. Life goes by fast, man. I miss my dad every day since I was 14. So there's a lot of things I'd love to call and ask him about, and I don't really have that opportunity. So think about that sometimes. That was a sad note, but that's why I like comedy. Roseanne Barr said she said the funnier you can make something, the faster you'll get over it. And I think that's an amazing quote. You know, it's pretty cool. She also said, the more personal you are, the more universal it is. Both of those quotes came from a drunken episode of Kill Tony, which is pretty cool. Big fan of that show, hoping to get down to Austin soon. If somebody wants to take care of my rent for a month, let me go down to Austin, try out some jukes. That would be pretty sweet. Just DM me. Make sure to follow. I've got social media on Instagram. There's so many different accounts. My joke account, Seabass Jokes. We've got Galactic Seabass. We've got my photo business, Off the Books ENT. You can check out my website, offthebooksent.com. It's Off the Books Entertainment LLC. We got what else we got? I don't know. That's pretty much it. I think really have to go to the bathroom, but I'm still happy to be here. Got some friends watching this little show. About to hit 80 minutes. It's my new record. I think we're gonna go for that. Hour 20. Thanks for tuning in to the Galactic Seabass channel. This has been the Galactic Seabass podcast, episode 3. This is bomb hit number 3. You guys have been amazing. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode. I love you all very much. Wish I could be there at Lightning with you this weekend, but I'll be there in spirit. Check out some old videos if you want to see a little bit about what goes on down there. If anybody goes to the Woogie, please Woogie a little bit for me. And this has been another episode of the Galactic Seabass channel. My name is Sebastian, and I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for tuning into this video. And it just means a lot to me. Thank you so much. I'll see you again next Thursday. I'm going to shoot for noon again. Oof. Well, I suppose this is the end of the line. Appreciate you very much. My name is Sebastian Fowler. Tuning out. This has been the Galactic Seabass channel. End transmission. Beep.